Alright guys, here's our onions. These are the ones that says black cream tomatoes, but there's one little pitiful looking little tomato. He might not make it. So anyway, here are onion seeds. It has been almost exactly 1 month since they have popped up. And yes, I did have to change out my tray here for a plastic lid dome because it got so hot in the greenhouse that the duct tape started falling off of the plastic that I hadn't come apart because of the stickiness of it. It just made it just come apart, so I had to wind up putting it in a tray. But anyway, I do want to update you and say that we planted 2 different kinds of onions. We did Fairy Morris onion on this side of the tray, and I did I think it was burpee. But I'll link that video down below of when we sowed the onions. And this side had way more success than this side. These 2 here, this one was actually here, and these had no success. I had no onions come up on this side of the Fairy Morris. But that was the difference in brand, and that was a difference in age. These onions on this side that I planted were a couple years old. The onion seeds were. These onion seeds I just bought from Walmart not long, what am I trying to say? Not long before I planted them. So, 2025, not sure. Probably like 2023, I want to say. Or maybe 2024. I want to say 2023 though. So them onion seeds there were a couple years old, and these were new. So I would say you might have some success with the older ones, but I did have success with these newer seeds. And I have went ahead and trimmed my onions. I don't know if you can tell, but like the very tops, I trimmed them off. You can actually see this onion I did not do that to. Let's see if it'll focus. See how squiggly and, let me see if I put my hand behind it, it'll focus. How squiggly and like brown, almost yellow looking it is. That's actually one that I missed in my trimming off the tops. There's one too. I trimmed them off I think yesterday or day before yesterday. And there's another one. You can actually tell. Let's see. There you go. So you can see like the little tops that I trimmed off. I just threw them back there. They ain't big enough to really worry anything about. But once they start doing that at the tops, I would say start trimming them off. And when they're a little bit bigger, we will transplant into the garden. We'll harden these things off and stick them in the garden and see what happens. But this is a update on our onion seeds that we sowed back in February. And that was actually, I went back and looked at the video, and the date of that video is February 10th. And like I said, today's March 7th. It has been almost exactly 1 month, and here's the results.